Hello, everyone. I want to welcome all of you to the volleyball section of our digital athletic banquet this year. This is definitely not how I wanted to take the time to honor these girls, but with our circumstances, how they are, this is what we're left with. So I hope you guys enjoy some pictures, and I do have some awards for the girls and a couple little highlights from the season. I do want to start with our awards this season, and I'm going to start with our letter winners. I will start with our seniors. They are Jaden Branson and Sarah Palmer. Our sophomores are Brianna Simmons, and our freshmen are McKenna Willis, Aaliyah Gomez, Haley Clark, and Drew Niemock. And these are all the girls that met the lettering requirements that were lined out in the handbook. So nice job, girls. Then the coaches and I chose 4 different awards on the season. And our first award that I'm going to share with you is our Outstanding Server. And all of these 4 awards are based on statistics for the year. So this Outstanding Server award goes to Drew Niemock this year. She served 93% this year at a 236 over 255 with a total of 22 aces. And that serving percentage was the best on the team. So there's a couple shots there of Drew. Congratulations, Drew, on that award. Our next 2 awards are our defensive and offensive MVP. So our offensive MVP this year is Jaden Branson. She was our top attacker this year at a 168 hitting rating with a total of 324 kills. And then offensively, Jaden was a beast behind the service line with 79 total aces. So congratulations, Jaden. Here's a couple pictures of you. Then our defensive MVP this year is Miss Aaliyah Gomez. Aaliyah led the team with 208 total digs this year, and her passer rating, a perfect passer rating would be a 3. That means you made no mistakes ever in passing, and she had a 273. So that is an excellent passer rating. Here's a couple pictures of Aaliyah. Congratulations there. And then our final award for the season goes to our total team MVP. And this year that award goes to McKenna Willis. McKenna was huge both offensively and defensively this year. Her serving rating was an 87%, and that was second right behind Drew with 39 aces. Her hitting rating was a 53 with 46 kills, and most of the time we want our hitters to have higher hitter ratings, but considering the fact that McKenna is our setter, having a hitting rating at a 53 was phenomenal because that means she was able to sneak in a couple quick sneak attacks here or there and was very good offensively for our team. Defensively, she had 14 combined blocks and 184 digs. So that was huge there on the defensive side of the ball. McKenna's biggest contribution this year was her leadership and her being a team captain, along with her setting ability. She had just under 2,000 sets on the season and only 12 errors. So that percentage there is phenomenal. And in that setting, then she totaled 472 assists. So nice job, McKenna. Definitely a well-deserved 2019 MVP for the volleyball season. Congratulations. And you 4 girls will get certificates. I made certificates out for you. They will be in your end of the year packets you can pick up at the school. One other honor that I want to talk about for the girls is the All Area Awards. And these awards are not only decided on me as the coach, but all area coaches vote in and at newspapers and things like that to honor these girls. And so here are a couple for 2019. The Omaha World Herald All-State team For Class D, we had a couple girls that were honorable mention there, and that was Jaden Branson and McKenna Willis. The GI Independent All Heartland team, we had also a couple girls with honorable mention. That was Jaden Branson, McKenna Willis, and Aaliyah Gomez. Then the Kearney Hub doesn't really do an all-area team. They just do their top 10 lists every year, and this is based 100% on stats. Your top 10 hitters in the area, top 10 passers, top 10 setters, and we had 3 girls make that list, and that is an all-class list, Class A, Class B, C, and D. So congratulations there to Jane Branson, McKenna Willis, and Alina Gomez. They all 3 made 1 or 2 or 3 lists as far as that goes. And then our TVC coaches, we vote on an all-conference team. Unfortunately, they aren't able to play the all-conference game, or this year, the all-star game, which Jaden Branson would have played in. She made first team all-conference, and McKenna Willis was honorable mention. So congratulations there, girls. And then we did have 2 girls make academic all-state, and these parameters are set out by the NSAA. You have to have a high enough GPA and a couple other requirements for that. And so Sarah Palmer and McKenna Willis, you were our 2 awarded for that. So congratulations to these girls. Like I said, the fact that Shelton Volleyball is getting noticed by other coaches, other newspapers, not only just around in this area, but clearly in the Omaha World Herald as well. So our girls really did have a wonderful season. I have one other award and one other player I would like to highlight right now. And that is a very special one. She has put a lot of time in her volleyball career. She broke a record this year, and her name will be on the record board now in the Commons area. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to really honor her due to the fact that she broke this record in the very last game of the season. And so now I want to take a minute or two to congratulate her and talk to you all about it. Going into our last game of the season this year, only her mom and I knew that she was close to this record. And we played Pleasanton in our district game. And this young lady needed 2 aces to tie the record and 3 aces to break the record. I remember each time she stepped back to the service line, I thought, ooh, is this going to be the one? Are we going to do it this time around? And it was a little extra nerve-wracking each time. And as you guys know, Pleasanton was a tough team. It was a tough game. And they worked very hard to return all of her fierce serves that she had. She ended up with 2 aces, therefore tying the record at 79 total career aces. So congratulations goes out to Miss Jaden Branson. I presented her with a volleyball the other day to help her remember this occasion. And again, her name will go up on a plaque next to Callie Brannigan, who she tied with. And I am so excited to continue to watch this young lady continue her volleyball career as she heads to Doane to play volleyball. So congratulations, Jaden. Here's a little clip of that sweet serve. I know some of you saw this, may or may not have seen this during our season on Facebook. I posted it. I want to thank Mr. Weasler for getting this clip at I believe it was our conference tournament in Kennesaw, but that is a fierce serve. So congratulations, Jaden. Those are all the volleyball awards that I have, and now I thought that I would share some pictures of the girls just playing throughout the season as I give you highlight a couple things. We finished the season 9-21, which is the best record that Shelton Volleyball has had in quite a few years for the Bulldogs. When the girls started the season, they had some big goals that they wanted to accomplish. Some of them they achieved with great pride, and some of them I look for them to achieve next year or the next year. With each game that they played, they continued to improve on their skills and work on their team unity. We unfortunately had to deal with some injuries this year. led to some of the girls having to step up and play new roles. Some girls had to play multiple roles. Some girls had to switch roles partway through, and they all did a wonderful job at that. They faced an uphill battle with every single game they played. Unfortunately, the reputation of Shelton Volleyball has not been the best, and these girls that we are honoring with this have done a wonderful job at trying to turn that all around. One moment comes back to me during the season that I will never forget. The Loomis head coach said something to me as we were shaking hands at the end of the game. It was the first game of the Loomis tournament. The girls had showed up ready to play that day, ready to dominate, ready to kick some butt. And we dominated the first set, 25-19. Then we had a tough battle and unfortunately lost the second set, 27-25. Then the third set was a tough loss. And as their coach and I were shaking hands at the end of the game, she said to me, "Boy, coach, that was a great game. You had me a little nervous there. Your girls aren't supposed to be that good." Now, this comment might burn you as it burned me for quite a while. And honestly, it still burns me pretty good. And I stewed on it for days and days and weeks. And I let it motivate me. I let it use me to push the girls to work harder and harder. And I finally came to a realization. No wonder she thought this. And no wonder other teams thought this. They weren't in our gym every day. They had no idea how hard your daughters had been working. They had no idea the extra time and dedication that the girls were continuing to put in both the preseason and the postseason. They had no idea how much these girls' new positive attitudes had wiped out all the negativity that was in our gym. They had no clue how much your girls were giving every single day to continue to make the team better. And now, as I bring up a little slide for our seniors, a lump forms in my throat as I think about how much not only am I going to miss these seniors, but how I'm going to miss all of your daughters and all of their efforts they have put in this last year. They have worked their tails off trying to turn the tide of Shelton Volleyball. They have given everything that they have to this team. There have been some blood, lots of sweat, and yes, occasionally a tear or two. But I could not be more proud of these girls. And my advice to you is this. Keep pushing, girls. Keep pushing each other and setting your standards higher and higher each day. Don't take a day off because you know your opponents aren't. Trust each other and trust as teammates and support each other no matter what. You girls have a ton of potential in the next coming seasons, and some of you are on track to break seasonal records and career records just as Jaden has this year. One of your goals this last season was to never have a bad practice. Keep this as one of your goals, and remember each day, like I have said, you are either getting better or you are getting worse. Continue to get better, even if it is just a small improvement. Pushing and working hard will not only make you a better athlete, but a better human being. Good luck, girls, on your next season and your careers ahead, and God bless. I will miss you.